Hey guys, a very warm welcome back to a brand new video of ours where today we're going to be talking about how to grow your legs.
What?
I mean your back.
What?
Okay, how about your chest
What?
or your calves?
What?
Not getting it? Not catching the drift? No? Okay, cutting to the chase guys, today we are going to be talking about muscle confusion and what significance does it have in our current times and how you should be incorporating it into your own workout routine. So without further delay, let's dive down straight into the nuances of today's topic. Okay guys, so first let us understand what exactly do you mean by muscle confusion and how do you exactly confuse your muscles? By naming them differently, by thinking of doing back and then doing chest when you reach the gym, or shocking your muscles into doing a dumbbell press when actually you're doing a bench press. There have been crazy ideas and I have actually seen people doing crazy things just to get their muscle confused. But to be honest, does it at all work, and why is not there any proper scientific independent studies done on this topic that do not exist till date? Because let's put the facts together. This muscle confusion thing is not something that we hear in recent times. This has been popularized by even the likes of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a big proponent into shocking your muscles to grow.
So you have to go and use the shocking principle.
So how well does this shock work, and how can you incorporate this kind of shock into your routine, and whether you should be incorporating at all? So starting from the fact that how do muscles grow? Simple as that. The biggest, easiest way to grow your muscles, provided your nutrition is good to go, is progressive overload. As long as you're progressively overloading your workouts, your exercises, your muscles is bound to respond to that stimulus. As simple as that. There are other factors also like metabolic stress, time under tension. Incorporating all of them, you can increase your progressive overload. So progressive overload is not only about increasing the weights, it can be done by increasing the time under tension. It can also be done by increasing the number of volume, that is the number of sets, or by increasing the number of repetitions, and a lot of different ways. So now the question rises that where does this muscle confusion creep into this entire picture? So this is a conception which is mainly to do with your psychological factors than actual physiological changes. Let me explain why. So what happens is when you essentially train a bit different than what you're used to, when you introduce a new exercise or when you're performing a movement you have not performed before, chances are your body is not used to that. Your body will find it much difficult to perform that movement, which in a true sense eventually will cause you a lot of soreness. So that soreness, sometimes people correlate that with gaining muscle mass. So they think the more sore you are, the better chances of you gaining muscle. But in a nutshell, that is certainly not the case, and I have made an entire video addressing why soreness should not essentially be correlated with hypertrophy or muscle gain. So if you haven't watched that, I'll be linking the video up here. Kindly give it a view. You will learn a lot of interesting facts about your body. Then, is muscle confusion a complete myth? Should we not think about it at all? And I would say absolutely not. It's not a myth, but the way people portray it is definitely a myth. It's something, it's one of those myths that have been stretched too far. What you can do to confuse your muscles is not the random things that you see people doing, like changing up their exercises very frequently. They forget the basic principles of working out and the basic principles of hypertrophy. That is the following of a sustained training program wherein you're keeping a few core exercises within your routine on which you're progressively overloading day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. So that is going to put you in a place where you're going to be seeing a lot of tremendous gains as compared to frequently switching up your workouts, introducing new movements every now and then, and not progressing well enough on a particular single core movement. So now coming to the main takeaway guys, muscle confusion is not entirely a myth. How you can incorporate it is by having a concrete proper routine that you have been following for quite a few months. I see a lot of newcomers at the gym who are running after, भैया चार्ट दे दो, भैया कल last week ये चार्ट दिया था, आज नया चार्ट दे दो.
Bro, it's only been 48 hours, man. Give me some new chart. I need some variation in my training, man. Come on.
It does not work like that, kid. It does not. You have to stick to something solid, something concrete, a program whose foundations are solid in order to benefit from it. If you're not following a program for a certain amount of time, you're not going to be seeing the results of that chart or that program. As simple as that. So incorporate muscle confusion now, here and there. But how? By adding a few variations. So say if you're switching up your traditional barbell curl with a single arm preacher curl or single arm cable curl, that is not going to have the same effect that a proper loaded up barbell curl would have on your biceps. So stop running after variations every now and then. Incorporate very minute changes in your workout plan. I will be linking a few studies down below if you want to give it a read about why muscle confusion should not be overhyped as it is in the current times. So having said that, guys, I really hope that this topic helped clear a lot of confusion regarding muscle confusion. What an irony. Anyhow, I hope this provided you some value that you can incorporate in your own workout routine. And if it has, don't forget to share it with your friends. And if you like this sort of a content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. Having said that, guys, this is your coach Promit Shom signing off for the week. See you all again next week with another cool video. And don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, subscribe.